Welcome back to another episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as the Slime Season 4. So this is going to be a big one because in the previous one, we saw Rimuru and Mariabelle have a showdown, and also Rimuru and Yuki have a bit of a showdown, and also Yuki and Mariabelle, it was just a three-way battle there. So everyone was fighting everyone there in that three-way battle, but it ended up being a big defeat for Mariabelle, all things considered. Yuki was the one to deal the final blow. We found out that he was actually never under her control. He was just playing the part. So that basically means that he was also, there were some questions of whether Mariabelle was making Yuki do the things that he was doing to Rimuru, right? If he was being such an ass to him because of Mariabelle's control. But now that we know that that wasn't the case, we know that it was his own decision to do those things. But anyways, it was an insane episode. Absolutely fantastic one. The animation popped off, man, and I love the direction of it as well. And now the one big thing that is left is we're gonna see Milim confront the Chaos Dragon, because we haven't seen what was gonna happen there just yet. So I feel like this episode is going to be about that. So I am very excited. So yeah, let's see it. So if you wanna watch this, Uncut and Blood is also on Patreon in the description. And let's go into That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 4, Episode 11. Here we go, Milim. Yep. The first true dragon. Big lore. Wow, we're actually getting to see. Also, I wonder what happened to her mom. I don't know. Makes sense. Makes sense. That makes sense because oftentimes naming someone also scales with how powerful you are. It's not just how powerful the actual being is that you are naming. It also goes off of based on how powerful you are, right? So someone really powerful, if they name, let's say, a regular monster, that monster would end up being a lot more powerful compared to that same monster being named by someone who's pretty weak, right? So that makes sense. If Milim names something, that thing could, spike in power way too much. It could become a problem, especially for a being like a dragon, right? An elemental dragon like this, who's the remains of a true dragon, mind you. Oh, do you remember this from season 2? Wait. Sorry, can I go back to this one? The Queen of Spirits and one Demon Lord. Now, at this point, we do know that the oldest Demon Lords in all of the world here, the slime world, are Milim, Ramirez, and Guy, right? So, and at this point, Milim wasn't a Demon Lord just yet, so obviously then that means that we know that Queen of Spirits, of course, is Ramirez, and we know that one Demon Lord must refer to Guy because it could be no one else. Here he is. Here they are. Yep. Yep, because the soul wasn't kept in by the barrier like it was with like Shion. Yep. That sucks, man. Hmm. Tharion. Sorcerer's Dynasty of Tharion. Oh my goodness, that's right. That's crazy. It's crazy because we got to see a lot more of the Sorcerer's Dynasty during Season 3. Not as much as I would have liked, but we got to see a lot more of it, right? And we saw a bit of it in Season 2 as well, right? Because that's where Eris is from. Eren, sorry. Milim's friend. Aww. Look at this cute little puppy. So precious. Yeah. Dude, whenever you see Milim be locked in and serious like this. Ew! Nice. It's gonna be hard for her to fight her, you know, not only her friend, but also basically her part of her father. Yeah. It's also such a painful memory for her, its existence. Ugh. Yeah. It's a tough ask to ask Milim to be the one to defeat it. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Did it just shoot off that thing into the sky to, like, Aura Farm? I think so. I was waiting for it to come back down, but it didn't. Uh-oh! Well, it's Clement's castle. Luckily, nothing should be occupying it. Nice, that's good. Nice, that's good, that's good, that's good. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. It would be cruel. But also, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it didn't go away? Ah. So we can't get it back? Yeah, can we purify it? But it's only a part of its soul. Nice. Yeah. I trust you, Milim. I trust you. You know restraint. Nice callback to the Karib this episode. Show us your restraint. Show us the restraint that you learned, Milim. You got this. Your friend's in pain, Milim. Let's save it. That's it. I love that. I love that. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Let's see the blast. What's called like the Buster? Dragon Buster? The OST is so good. Oh, it's blocking all of it. It's blocking all of it. Many small attacks don't do anything. Oh, she's just distracting it. She's just distracting it. It's gonna be enough. Come on, Raphael. Oh, God. That's some thick corruption. There it is, there it is. Oh my goodness, look at how corrupted it is. Is that the astral body of Rimuru? Oh. That was when it happened. Wow, that's a cool way to show the timeline. That's awesome. He protected it. Yep, he protected it. There's no way you can destroy it. Oh, look at all the magic kills. I love how much he trusts. I love how much he trusts Rimuru. Aww. Nice. Is that the actual one? Oh, that's spiritual. Yep, devour it and reconstruct it, right? Purify it, reconstruct it. The same thing that he did with the spirits. Back when we were saving the kids. Yep. Whoa! A pseudo soul. Hmm. He doesn't have it. Sounds about right. Because she's too powerful? Okay, so that's why. It wasn't because it would end up becoming too powerful. Whoa! If I'm not mistaken, pseudo souls were the things that we were working on in the laboratories, right down in the dungeon. Congrats, Milim. Oh, that sounds good. A few days later. Wait, what show was that? What show is that? Surely that's referencing a show from W something, from something to something. That must be referencing some show. I don't know though. I'm not sure. It's shown. Is it Shonen Jump? I'm not certain what it is. Look at this guy. That's crazy. He stole greed. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. He basically cleaned his record. Like wiped it clean. Ah, here we go. Here we go.
何より彼女はそれに関しては心配ないと断言した。西側諸国が神ルミナスに守られていると知っていたからだよ。だから暴風竜や魔王ミリムが暴れてもどうにか立て直せる程度のダメージで済むと。そういうこと。じゃあ聞くけど、ラプラスがルベリオスの聖地で倒した相手は誰だった？法王に扮した魔王バレンタイン。
ロイ・バレンタイン。
そうだけどオクタグラムには魔王バレンタインが今もいる。つまりラプラスが倒した魔王は偽物だったのさ。
Oh yeah, it's not public knowledge, of course.
ルミナス教の総本山を根城にしている法王以上
Of
の
course it's not.
存在といえば、神にして魔王ルミナスバレンタイン。その通り。さらに言うと、アムリタではブラッドシャドウが神聖魔法を使っていた。つまりロッツォ一族、少なくともグランベル・ロッツォは神ルミナスとつながりがあるのさ。
Grandma Rotso most certainly does. We know that much.
元勇者グランはかつて魔王ルミナスの宿敵として戦っていました。
Oh, look at him!
なかなかにつながりが深そうだよね。
Young Granville as a hero.
となると、ロッツォ一族とは距離を置いた方がいいです。
So yeah, we know, obviously we know that they have a connection to Luminous because we know that Granville was one of the clergy of the, what's it called again? One of the seven clergy? Was that what it was called? He was part of those, right? So we know that they have a connection to Luminous. This is a cool way to tie it all in though. And obviously the entire notion of Roy Valentine not being the actual demon god, but being, was it Roy or was it the other one? Was it the twin? Either way, him not being the actual demon god, it wasn't a publicly known piece of information, right? Luminous's existence in itself is still very much shrouded in mystery around the world, but we've seen it so many times at this point that for us it isn't. But yeah, that's cool.
しばらくは拠点を東に移した方が良いかと。ああ、でもその前に
East, huh?
グランベルに面会を申し込んで。
Ah,
僕はマリアベルに支配されていた被害者だ。
true, true. He's gonna milk that,
後始末について交渉してみようかと。
which is smart.
おとなしくするつもりな
Gotta
ら
give him
そう
that.
ですわね。そりゃそうさ。
あ。
だって僕はこの世の王になる男だぜ。
Ah, this guy. Woo, boy.
戦場となったアムリタの遺跡とジスターブの城は俺たちで復元することにした。ゆくゆくは出土品なんかを城に展示して博物館にもしていきたい。鉄道をつないだり観光地として整えたり、まだまだ先の話だけどね。墳墓があった最下層はマリアベルの自爆によって崩落したと勇気が説明してくれた。いわく俺を巻き添えにするつもりだったとか。なんだかやりきれない。何にせよ勇気への疑いが晴れてよかった。これで安心して協力関係を。いいな、疑惑が確定しました。
Thank you. Thank
どういう
you.
こと？個体名勇気神楽坂は間違いなく自分の意思で。
Oh, thank you.
いやいや、それならどうして黙ってたんだ？カイ、行動原理が簡単で利用可能だったからです。そうか。ラファエルさんは俺のために。
Raphael, you're so cool.
俺にはマリアベルを殺せない。そう判断したんだろう。そうする必要があると判断しました。情けないな。俺が頼りないばかりに心配をかけてしまった。いいな、それは違います。マスターに振動をかけたくなかったのです。
Oh, thank you, Raphael. I appreciate
それ
it.
じゃダメだ。ちゃんと受け止めて、俺が俺の意思で決定しなければ。
What a sweetie.
今度からは偽りなく報告してくれ。見心のままに。
Nice. I like that though. I really like that from Rimuru.
何を企もうとも、俺がその野望を打ち砕く。俺は一人じゃない。仲間もいるし、頼もしい相棒もいる。ラファエルがいれば、 俺は間違わずまっすぐ歩んでいけるさ。なあ、相棒。気のせいかな。ちょっとだけラファエルが笑ったような気がした。
Chills. Chills. Chills.
私から奪っていくのか。人類の希望はついえた。
Oh my goodness, Granville! Dude, what the hell is this ending? The thing with Raphael and then here with Granville as well. What an ending! Oh my goodness, I mean, this is an ending to the arc here. Dude, first of all, the pacing of this show is so good. I've glazed it before, I want to glaze it again. The fact that we're getting basically one volume per, well, one core per volume, wait. One volume per core, that's it. That's how that's how I'm going to phrase it. One volume per core is absolutely insane. As I said, I do think that the next core is going to be one volume as well. And then I think the following 3 cores, because we know that it's going to be a 5-core season, the following 3 cores are probably going to be 4 volumes, all in all, which I think is still really good pacing. But the fact that we are getting pacing as well, I don't want to say drawn out because that makes it feel like it's boring and stuff, but just the fact that we're getting so much time to set everything up is such a treat. It's such a treat. It's such a pleasure to watch. But yes, anyways, what an amazing episode here. I really like how the entire Chaos Dragon thing was handled, right? I really like the fact that we saw how much Milim trusts Rimuru, right? And even when faced with basically her first friend and also her last, I guess, her last memory of her family, and her last part of her memory of her family, she was still able to trust Rimuru fully and blessed it and knowing and trusting Rimuru that he was going to be able to save it, right? So that was awesome to see. And then I really like Raphael, how she, or they, I guess, were like, hey, I didn't want to, you know, make you anxious, so I made a decision to not tell you about this because I thought it was gonna be smarter. And then I really like how Rimuru reacted to the entire thing of being like, hey, I don't want you doing that anymore. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna make sure that those kinds of things aren't going to negatively affect me in the future. So make sure you tell me, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm going to I'm not gonna be negatively affected by them in the heat of the moment, right? So I really like that as well from Rimuru. Some really cool development there, and we got to see a glimpse of Raphael there, right? Oh my goodness, what a way to end it. And we're obviously setting up some kind of arc with Granville Rotzo there, right? We know of his connection with Luminous, but now also Yuki knows about it. He is going off to meet him. Obviously Granville is gonna be an emotional wreck because of everything that happened with Maria Bell, so that's gonna be an interesting look into what's happening there. But I'm so excited. I am so excited for the, I don't know if this is going to be, starting with next episode, is going to be already core 2. I'm gonna guess that not. Usually core 2 starts with episode 13 to 14. So I'm guessing next episode is still gonna be considered part of the first core, but I am very curious to see what is going to be, what the next episode is going to be all about, right? And also the Dragon Egg Gaia, right, with Milim is going to be cool. So if I remember correctly, pseudo souls were the things that we were researching down in the dungeons in the laboratory. I don't remember if this is correct as well, but were those the things that we used for some of the dryads, for the dryads bodies and stuff? Did we use a pseudo soul for that? I don't remember, because we know, you know how we made dryads, some bodies and stuff. I don't know if a pseudo soul was created for the dryad body as well. Like all the way back in season 1, I remember for trainee we made an entire homunculus, and also we made some kind of like orb. I don't remember if that was called a pseudo soul or not though, so I'm not 100% certain if that's the same thing as this one here though, so someone's gonna have to be, I'm sure you guys are more knowledgeable on that thing than I am, so let me know. But yeah, that was awesome. That was so cool. I am so excited, but for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!